The views that you're about to hear are not the express opinion of every single American, but it should be. February 28th, 2025 is going to go down as a dark day for this country, a stain, a black eye. The man that currently occupies the Oval Office brought President Zelensky to the White House in talks of possibly getting a resolution to what's happening in Ukraine. Now, I'm not going to play any of the clips. I've seen enough and heard enough from it. But what happened yesterday was one of the most despicable, shameful, embarrassing moments in the history of the presidency. What you saw was the American president outwardly showing his allegiance to Ruski, showing that he is Putin's bitch. If you're waking up today and you felt good about that meeting, you can go to hell. Ronald Reagan wouldn't have done this shit. And I can't stand that man because he wouldn't piss in the mouth of an ally. On camera, in front of the Russian press, this brown puckered sphincter demonized this leader with the help of the couch fornicator. By the way, vice presidents are never in these meetings. So already you knew that things were going to go south. I'll Vance with my hands, starts flapping his dick liquor to Zelensky and just starts talking shit and just starts berating him for no reason, as if Zelensky is the heel in this situation. Ukraine was illegally attacked by Ruski, and he has to get an earful from the second worst thing to come out of Ohio, the other being Jim Jordan. And they're going back and forth, and Zelensky finally says, have you been to my country? Have you seen what's going on? And this fucking putt, by the way, JD, thank you for showing us your Vance size, starts saying, well, I've seen what's been going on. Send your degree back to Yale because you didn't learn a fucking thing. And I am losing my mind at this point. And Zelensky is being very calm, very professional, saying to Couch Boy and the Tangerine Tyrant, like, listen, what happens in Europe, what happens in Ukraine, we feel it over here in the States. And Donnie just goes unhinged. He's making it seem like Zelensky said, I'm going to kick your dog. By the way, I've never seen him with a dog. And then starts just cutting his balls off again for no reason. You're flirting with World War III. You're flirting with World War III. This man and his country has gone through hell for the last 3 years. And he is getting shit slung at him from this piece of shit and his second in command. This man is not a leader. This isn't America first. This is him trying to be a strong man, being the big bad bully. No, Donnie, what you are is a whiny bitch. You and Couch Boy had this planned all along. So it looks like that Zelensky was being difficult, so you can spew your little propaganda to your minions. And it showed later in the night. Lindsey Graham whipped out his chapstick real quick. Listen, we're with Ukraine. We want to help you. If you're going to act like that, then we can't help you. Graham, you're another one, just like Ted Cruz, where you're a spineless sack of shit. Then you had this feckless moron. This is the guy that's banging Marjorie Taylor Greene. He asked him, why don't you wear a suit? Again, this man has gone through hell for the last 3 years, and you're asking him about his attire? Get fucked. By the way, you can't see him right here. This is Rubio. And you can see his soul has left his body because he's been a strong supporter of Ukraine. He knows we are now the bad guys. He fucking knows better. And the Senate Republicans know better too. And they're allowing this to happen. When are you going to let this dog and pony show end? I'm especially talking to you, Crenshaw. By the way, don't call a kid a moron. You've already taken that mantle. Many of us saw that and realized how damaging this is for the United States, because we are losing allies now left and right. People can no longer count on us because our leaders are becoming buddy-buddy with our enemy. And it's happening under the watch of somebody that we voted not only once, but twice. Somebody that is trying to bully somebody that has been in war for the last 3 years. Somebody that is a draft-dodging, pussy-grabbing, adjudicated rapist. A man that has never seen combat, doesn't know what hell that people go through. And people said, that's my guy. As I said earlier, we are now the bad guys. I don't mean like Razor Ramon, like, ooh, these guys are cool. No, I mean like the soldiers in Red Dawn. It's shameful. I'm embarrassed. We do not turn our backs on our allies. And Fotis did it in front of the world. This man said he wanted to be a dictator on day one. It's been 5 weeks. Does it feel like it was just one day? So not only are you a dictator, you're just a dick. So I want to apologize to Vladimir Zelensky. Rational Americans are on your side. Let everybody know about what happened yesterday. Do not let them forget.